Alright, Shalom. All praises unto Yahweh, Pashem Yahushua, Pashem Rakakadash. The border unto you, elders, apostles, of goodness, law, the elders on down salutation, to the elect of Yahweh, Pashem Yahushua, Pashem Rakakadash. The men were doing this work in spirit and truth and sincerity, and to the true believers in spirit and truth and sincerity of Yahweh, Pashem Yahushua, Pashem Rakakadash, bring a thumb to the elect. Okay? As Ecclesiasticus, okay? Chapter 11, verse 5 says, many kings have said, many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of have won the crown. And this is what we're ready to see. Okay, these many kings, the scripture says in the book of Daniel, okay, in the days of these kings of the Most High of heaven shall he set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. Okay, for this current society we live in, okay, the current establishment we have, which has been established upon wickedness, it has been given unto many, as the scriptures do say. Okay, but they have never won the crown. Okay, the majesty, the glory is for the elect of Yahweh, the saints of the Most High, the ones who are going to take the kingdom. Okay, they have never won the crown. We're yet to have that crown. Okay, so let's get that in address. Okay, this is the second address, chapter 2, verse 4, verse 40 says, take that number of Zion and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of Yahweh Shah. And these are the numbers. It says the number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. Alright, so finally the kingdom of Israel could be set up. Acts the first chapter goes into, second chapter goes into that says, Lord, but thou hast at this time restored the kingdom again into Israel. Okay, there's the glorification process. Okay, the ceremony, Salakia, the ceremony. Okay, whereby the crown, as Yahushua said, look, man, endure to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Thou shalt give him the crown of life. So that the kingdom will never be left to other people again, as it has been. As many kings, okay, the kings of the earth, as it says in Psalms 2nd chapter, they set themselves up, but they're all going to sit in the crown. All of them. We're not going to have a joint rulership. It's not going to happen. All you nations, you're all going down, every single last one of you. Okay. Because the chosen, Yashar Allah, which are so-called NEGROES, Native Americans, the 12 tribes, the true 12 tribes, and your descendants scattered, we're going to be gathered up. We shall no longer sin against Yahweh, and we're going to be hallowed. Okay, we're going to be perfect as our Father is perfect. Verse 46 says, then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hand? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to command them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Then the angel said unto me, go thy way and tell thy people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen. Okay, and that's exactly what we're doing right now, as we receive, okay, as our eyes have been opened up, the spiritual eyes have been opened up, and our minds, the love of our hearts, are able to receive all these wondrous works of Yahweh and the future which is yet to happen, that has been promised unto those who seek him diligently and patiently, so long suffering in this walk. They are the ones who are going to be crowned. Those who faint not. Okay. they're going to receive that crown. And the same ones are not going to be the guys who've been expected to be the ones who are going to end up receiving the crown in the first place. But these are the ones who are going to receive that crown, the crown of life. Yeah. To the betterment of all humanity. We're sick and tired of this place. Yeah. All of you nations, you're all going to sit down in the crown. All you kings, the kings of the earth. In fact, let's get that in Psalms, the 2nd chapter. Now, this is Psalms. It says Psalms 2:2 says, the kings of the earth set themselves up, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed. Okay, saying, it says, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. But they don't understand that, look, it was the intentions of YAHAWADAH due to our transgressions that you were able to cast away the cords from us. Alright, that we had on you. We had all you nations under subjections. Okay, until we end up our transgressing. Okay, and you came up on tops. But look, this time around, man, we never going back again into suffering. We're never going to suffer again. Never are we ever going to suffer again. We are heading for perfection. Glory unto glory. Alright. We all go down. You were able to break asunder our bands, because we transgressed YAHAWADAH. If it was not the case, look, man, we would still have you right now. You would still be submitting unto the Israelites. Okay, and that's what's going to happen in the kingdom to come. And that's how this thing is going to go down in the kingdom. This is Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah 14:1 says, the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And these strangers are who? Are the Israelites, because we did not all wake up after the falling away happened, as we all discontinued from our inheritance. Let's get that in Jeremiah 17. This is Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah 17:4 says, and thou, even thou thyself, shalt discontinue from thine inheritance which I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. And that forever is not perpetuity, it's not eternity. Okay, it's for a specific set period of time. As we're going to read that in Isaiah, we're going to go back to Isaiah 14. And okay, his anger will not be kindled forever. Okay, the Most High, he delights in mercy. Okay, and he executes judgment to those who will be rebellious. Let's get that in. Let's go back to Isaiah 14. It's Isaiah 14:1 says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them, in their own land, and the strangers will be joined with them. And these strangers are those who are also just like the house of Jacob, and in the house of Jacob have discontinued. Those who are going to come at last, who are going to be left, who are going to come trailing behind, even up onto those ones where the Lord will yet have mercy on them, because we are all Israelites. We are all working toward that one penny, no matter how much labors as those who have been whose labors we've entered into them. No matter how much work there's been done, should we continue on and strive unto the end, we're all working for that single penny, which is salvation. Okay, the return of Yahushua, that we found worthy to escape all these things. Okay. It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So once Yahweh has shown this mercy unto Jacob and unto Israel, being chosen, not being left alone, okay, not being forsaken. Then shall we receive of that crown through the elect, the chosen within the chosen nation, because 2/3 must die on this side around. Okay, it says okay. It says in verse 2 says the Lord shall take them and bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. These kings of the earth that have set themselves up, who are still so prideful, thinking that the reason why they're on top of us is because they're stronger. You know, it's not because you're stronger than us. It's not because you're more intellectually inclined than sons of Jacob. That's not the case, because we transgress, because we were found at fault, and we're still being found at fault. But the elect, their sins are covered by Yahweh, because they are of the elect. They've been chosen, okay, to be found worthy, or to be granted, to be given unto Yahweh by the Most High Yahweh, so that they could be saved. Though we be as the sand of the sea, yet the remnant shall return. There's nothing new under the sun. A remnant will return and will be saved, and through them shall the kingdom will be established, which shall never be removed. Let's get Daniel. Let's get the book of Daniel. Alright, it's the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. It says, in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to our people. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Yeah, forever and forever. Okay, this present world was made for many, but the one to come is for few. And the few who are gonna get the world to come are the Israelites. Okay, and there's gonna be order established. We're gonna have Yahweh, King David, the 12. The rest of the 144,000 order of rulership that's going to be finally established, because this war was made for our sake. It was made for our sake. All praises unto Yahweh, ZEBULON unto the others apostles who could most all the others on down. Salutation to the sincere kingdom work of Yahweh, until you sincere believers in Yahweh, Brakatham to the elect. Okay. Okay, this place is done. Alright. Shalom.